Hi all, welcome to another video with me, Crispy. Today we're going to look at my first impressions of a potential new game on the horizon, Glory to the Heroes. I'm going to share my first initial thoughts on how the game looks now, what it could potentially play like, as well as the unique point of view from the Ukrainian dev team behind it. Set in the Russian-Ukrainian war, Glory to the Heroes is an immersive, tactical single-player and PvP/VE multiplayer milsim with combined arms experience involving many kinds of different military units and vehicles across the battlefield, where the action is happening in the real-world locations of actual battles, accurately recreated using real-world height map data and photogrammetry technology. After watching the trailer for the very first time last week, I decided to do a bit more investigating behind this game. Brought to you by Space Dev Games, they are a young indie studio from Ukraine with the vision to showcase all the brutality and hell of a modern day conflict by immersing players into the role of an enlisted soldier on the battlefield, with absolutely new ways of waging war, from intense artillery to trench warfare all the way to high tech like drones. By representing the real conflict in events in an accurate and historical way, Glory to the Heroes is committed to serving educational, journalistic and culture sharing purposes. Before we dive any further into the video, if you are enjoying it so far and wish to see more content like this, please show your support by subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel grow and ensures I can continue to make more content. Now, as you can see, of course, Glory to the Heroes is still in its early days of its journey. The gameplay you're looking at right now is pre-alpha, so graphically we can expect a lot of changes, but I must say from first impressions, I'm surprised at the level of detail and the eeriness of the current war zone they've managed to capture. I was able to find this gameplay from the dev's Patreon page, which I've linked below in the description, and I highly encourage you to show your support wherever possible to allow further development of this game. First impressions for me are very much giving me vibes of 6 Days in Fallujah, which I know was subject to some backlash due to it being a somewhat recent conflict. And of course, the current situation in Ukraine is still unfolding day by day. I was curious to see if this game would be subject to the same backlash as 6 Days, and I found this statement from the devs on Reddit. It reads, "Thanks for viewing and feedback. Of course, such content can be morally not very ethical. We understand what we're getting into. Moreover, we live in cities that have also suffered either from the occupation or from bombs. But on the other hand, there is still a blind belief that it will be able to attract the attention of players from other parts of the world to our problems." And after reading this from the devs, I personally stand by the same stance I did with 6 Days. I think as long as it's represented as historically accurate as possible, I don't see the difference between it being in the format of a game to it being a drama series, movie or documentary for that matter. I think it gives the player a sense of awareness and immersion into the harsh reality of what is going on around the world right now, seeing as the media outlets seem to only talk about these things when they deem it interesting enough. Politics aside, the planned release date for Glory to the Heroes so far is fairly vague. Currently on Steam, the planned release is for 2024, and seeing as we're now in the final quarter of the year, I'd be very surprised if we do see this before Christmas. However, I do hope that I'm wrong. Some of the features that we're told we can expect are things such as large-scale simulative battles, unique features of the Russian-Ukrainian war, resource management, dynamic time and weather elements, an immersive health and injury system, survival elements, and the thing I'm most excited about is the immersive story campaign. Personally, I haven't played a good story-driven campaign since the days of Battlefield 1, which I know Space Dev Games took inspiration from in creating Glory to the Heroes. I dare say we might see this game come out in early release or early access, but I do hope it's not a rushed release as we see with so many other games these days on the market. Before I leave you with the official trailer, I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments, so be sure to let me know below. With that said, I look forward to continuing to follow the progress of Glory to the Heroes, and I hope you enjoy the trailer.
Мене вбили під Ізюмом. Рано вранці. Була роса ще. Ніби вдарило тіло струмом, і я впав під сухим кущем. І не тиснув вже бронік мій, став легким автомат. У військовій цій хроніці я 200-й солдат. Я тепер серед вітру, серед зелені трав. В цю квітучу палітру кров свою домішав. Небо високе, небо далеке. Душу взяло мою в свої сині. Господи, хай я з лелеками повернусь з весняної днини. Хай я, Господи, своєму сину крилом кривавим ще помахаю. Хай єдиній своїй дружині прокричу, як сильно її кохаю. Боже, хай я на даху тої хати, того дому, де з'явився на світ, гніздо збудую, щоб сива мати не сама доживала залишок літ. Мене немає, та голос мій вільний дитячим сміхом звучить у містах. Він у пісні матері, в молитві сильній, в цілунку дівчини в її вустах. Вже не відчують землі мої ноги, і назад вже нема мені вороття. Згадайте ж мене в день перемоги, бо я за вашу свободу віддав життя.
Задача нашого угрупування – просунутися до міста з південного сходу через село Кам'янка і захопити стратегічні позиції. Сили ворога на нашому напрямку 2 БТГ 106-ї десантної дивізії. Сила, відвага, честь.